Hello, and welcome back to Lords of the Fallen. I'm Kisvenkin.
And I'm below.
And today we're working on Byrlul's Adyr ending.
So we got some things to mention here. This is the same character we did. We attempted the, what is it called?
Iron Man?
Iron Man, yeah, Iron Man. And also the, tried out the randomizers.
Yep. But, you died. Had a really bad random enemy in a really small room and killed me and then killed you. Really quick. The scaling on these randomizer enemies was pretty rough in some cases.
So we brought my character back to the, basically about the spot where we died. So you don't have to go and watch us basically redo everything we did.
Just to get the Adyr ending. One of the things you can do when you...
So one of the things you can do here is, if you were to restart game +0, you can reselect your modifiers. So we end up deciding, well, let's just select the pre-upgrade loot, and that's it. So you can, if you're not wanting to do the Iron Man or don't want to do randomizers anymore, now this will reset your game. This will mean you have no progress in the world, but you
all the NPCs and everything that you've done will reset. There is one caveat to that. I kept my capability of slotting runes with the blacksmith after I went to New Game +0 after beating my Adyr run. So I was able to still install runes once I unlocked the blacksmith again, even though I hadn't given her the tablets.
So that's really nice.
That's the one caveat. Also, your character progressions 100% stays the same. So you have all your sanguinarics, all of your chisels, they're all turned in.
You keep your levels and whatever gear you had on or in your box. All's kept.
It's just the NPCs and the quest itself of the game that's reset. And the point of that is the NPC quests are the worst of any Souls-like or Soulsborne type game ever. They're the worst. They say convoluted for Dark Souls and the like. These are worse than that. They're obtuse, obnoxious, and very difficult to do unless you look up a guide.
I feel like, honestly, that's like the only way of truly actually getting the quests to progress, is you have to know what the next step is.
Because if you miss one minuscule thing, for instance, come over here and show them who you've unlocked here. This character here. This is the stone statue character. Her name is Kukajin. She is a mercenary. Now, she'll be available to summon at several bosses. If you fail to summon her for the bosses that she can be summoned at, she leaves. So you just don't get to continue her quest. If you summon her, well, first, in order to summon her, you have to die to the boss, which is just stupid. Before you can even get a summon sign, you have to die to the boss once. If you're playing Iron Man, you can't do that. Okay. Well, I guess in Iron Man you'd have her as a summon right away. They did that for summon specifically. But at any rate.
You also, after you defeat a boss with her, have to come back here before you find another boss and pay her, it's from like 5,000 to 10,000, I think.
Depending on the boss, yeah.
Depending on the boss. And if you don't do this...
You pay her vigor.
Your quest will be ruined. If you go and fight another boss...
she'll end up becoming a mini-boss that you have to fight later. And you'll fail her quest. Although, that's one of the things you have to do for one of the trophies, is to fight her on purpose. So you have to play 2 times through just for her specifically.
And that's if you don't. By the way, this is the character that.
Right. Also, how do you get her out of statue form?
So I can't remember entirely. It's one of the heal
You
spells.
have to be a Radiance character, have the correct heal spell, and use it on her to heal her from being a statue. I can't do her quest unless I respec. Even though I have the spell, I've got pretty much everything. I think Radiance might be the only spell list that I have 100% on this character. But anyway, that is an easy NPC in comparison to some of these. Iron Wayfarer, we tried so many times to figure out what we were doing wrong. Why isn't he giving us his stuff? Well, he survives after you kill him. You fight and kill him, and he's still alive. Oh, he's a lamp bearer. Duh. It actually makes perfect sense, but that's so obnoxious.
The placement where they put him is in a place you probably will never.
Why would you return there, right? He goes back into the ice zone. In the middle of nowhere, standing on a hill, looking out into the distance. How in the world would you find him there unless you're looking it up in a guide or watching somebody else play? That's so annoying. Don't do this, devs. This is stupid. If you had given us some sort of message saying, oh, you can find him here, you don't have to be like Skyrim-style waypoints everywhere. It doesn't have to be that easy. But it shouldn't be this hard. To the point that it's not. It's not hard at all. This isn't difficult in any way because nobody is doing it the way, walking through the game without figuring it out by looking at a guide. Everyone is using the guide. So if I have to go look it up in a guide, why should I even play the game? That's my point. I hate looking stuff up in guides. Not because I frown upon it, I like to discover the things myself. That's the fun part.
It's like if you were to look up you're stuck on this one puzzle, you don't really want to look it up because
if you look up the answer, then it defeats the purpose of even playing the section, right? So why even do it? Why even bother?
I had an idea.
I'd rather watch somebody else do it on a YouTube video.
Yeah.
And that's the facts. I mean, that's just the way I am. I would rather watch somebody else play the game and watch them succeed at doing it than sit at the computer or, with a phone or an iPad looking at a checklist of things to do to get it done. It's so frustrating. Stop doing this, devs.
Had the idea if they wanted to maybe fix it for this game because they have been updating it, they could possibly put down where the person is on the vestige here.
Like they did in Elden Ring.
Yeah.
That was really helpful.
What they added in Elden Ring.
That was one of the few things that we absolutely loved about Elden Ring. There wasn't very much. At any rate, Elden Ring does something similar with one NPC. One NPC was hard to follow his path, where he goes and what you have to go to do with him next in order to get him all the way to the end. And if you progress too far, he'd be gone. And Elden Ring is an enormous, wide-open world, so it was really easy to accidentally go the wrong way. But my buddy and I did not look up information on guides. We went to the locations, and we just didn't progress unless we knew exactly where the person that we wanted to follow along was. And that's how you did it. In this case, there's only like 2 or 3 different paths. So it shouldn't be so easy to screw up these guys' quests, but it is so easy to mess them up.
Another thing with this summon here, I want to mention this before I forget.
Yeah?
Is you have to summon her for the final, what do they call him?
Light Reaper.
Light Reaper. So you have to have not fought him in the beginning tutorial zone if you got.
You have to fail to kill him in every zone until the end. Then you get to the end, and there's a special quest that unlocks the Paladin class. The Dark
Crusader.
Dark Crusader. There's a quest that you have to complete to get the Dark Crusader class unlocked, and the final step is to summon Paladin Isaac, the guy who you have his lamp. That's your story. You summon him to help you fight the Light Reaper at the last place of the Light Reaper. So you cannot do both of these in the same run.
And you're not going to be able to do it if you've already killed Light Reaper at any point.
Yeah, if you kill the Light Reaper earlier, forget about it. You can't do that. And we'll pick up Paladin Isaac's stuff again. We did this in our original playthrough. We're going to do that again on this run. Tonight we're going to beat Adyr. That's the plan. No, not beat Adyr, but complete the Adyr side.
The Adyr ending.
So yeah, we're not cleansing the beacons. We're going to free Adyr.
We're doing, let me show you here, the item. We're doing this ending.
So we ran through the game again, all the way up to... Are you at the seed?
Yeah, the seed. It's
yes.
in
the
middle of the castle.
We're at exactly the same place where we died last time. It's all red. Okay. So we need to go over here and see which way your stairs are facing. If they're on the right, yeah, we're good to go.
Okay.
So we already turned the stairs properly. Oh, I'm playing a different character than last time. We were grouped... Last time I was playing a Umbral character. This time, I'm focused on my crossbow. Let's show that crossbow.
Yeah, show him the awesome crossbow.
I can do this.
He's so cool. He does so much damage with his crossbow.
Magic and crossbows and throwables, they're so good in this. But melee is just mediocre. So build your build around your magic, you know?
I got some new spells. So I end up doing, what's his name?
This is a weird thing though. Usually melee is the best and easiest to play. You could just be a strength build and make it through any one of these types of games. What were you saying about your spells?
I ended up doing Extractor Dunmire's quest, and he gave me...
Oh, the Exactor, yeah.
Yeah, he gave me this. Cool laser beam.
Finally got the laser beam spell. You've been waiting for that the whole time. So I have the eye equipped that allows me to use ammunition even if I don't have any. But because it's an Avalon style 3 crossbow, it takes a lot of life and turns it into wither health just firing at once. So I just try to pop as many ammunition satchels as I can. Okay, the key should be... I think it's on that floor, actually.
I have enough points into Inferno that I can use the defense Inferno spell. So that's pretty neat.
Did we get it?
Yeah, we got it.
Shield gone.
He's destroyed. Where's the... Oh, we're not in.
We'll be there in a minute.
Umbral.
We'll get the key in a minute.
No, I was thinking there was a wraith here. There is an Umbral.
Between my buddy's healing and defense and his laser beam damage and my crossbow, this should be an easy run. Especially since technically you played this character through like 3 times now, and I've played mine. This character I'm playing, let's see, played through only the Adyr ending, right? So I've done almost 2 runs because I gave up on Iron Man.
Let's see, so we got...
So I believe this door over here, oh, you can't get there unless we're in Umbral. That door goes outside to the area that we've already been to. You access it. There's 2 sets of stairs, one on the right, one on the left. You go to this door by going to the right. You want to open the door?
Sure. I think it's...
You might want it later.
Yeah.
The guy on the left, yeah. Okay. I'm not sure if we rested. Oh yeah, you teleported, so you definitely rested. That would have respawned everything. One thing we figured out is that you can open these from the other side by simply pressing X.
That's all
if you're on the other side.
Needed.
There's even an X on the back of the bookshelf, so if you're in the secret path, just press X on the It worked on one of them anyway. I was very surprised. We thought there was some secret we had to do. And it was as simple as pressing X on it.
That's all you had to do.
So you just got the royal key, which is the key that opens all these doors.
That one goes to the staircase.
And we need to be an umbral to do this.
Okay, let's do that.
If you wanted to go into the center.
Sure.
I'm also using the, my favorite probably, umbral. Okay, are you gonna get on?
There's a wraith over here.
Oh. I'll let you melt him. Because I will just get the banister.
Okay, here we go. So you need...
So I'll pull you out. One of the eyes I'm using is the... Where can I see what eyes I have equipped, actually?
On your character, if you look at character, you can read the items you're using.
Ah. Oh, it doesn't say what the eye is, though. At any rate, regain Soulflay charge while in Umbral. It is a secondary socket of one of the eyes. It is almost immediate. It is so quick, you wouldn't believe. You could use your lantern all the time if you wanted to, just run past everything. You could use your lantern on an enemy and just keep going.
I have that one on to regain Soulflay.
It is such a good eye. Well, let's see. There's nothing over there to do. Nothing over here, nothing over here. Guess we go up? No, we gotta go down. Up is the path, so let's go down. Because we have stuff down here to clear. We got a dead-end path over here. Right?
Yeah, over here is the, like Adyr items.
You gotta be prepared to buy ammunition satchels if you're gonna use this kind of a build. Invest a ton of your vigor in that. It's kinda like if you're just using magic and no melee at all.
Have a bunch of magic regeneration.
Oh yeah. I'd forgotten about that.
On my shield.
I wish there was something like that for ammunition.
And this ring. I used to have both of them on until I got enough Inferno. Because I want more magic. More magic would be good. Okay, let's grab this.
Oh, I think I missed this last run. I don't think we went down this hallway. That could be where my ammunition is that I'm missing still. So, we get invaded a lot playing this game. Now that we're not in Iron Man anymore. It's like once per zone pretty much. And we would like to apologize to the invaders. We really like those severed hands. Thank you.
King Brummies. The hallowed sentinel stopped.
But sorry for
We cannot tolerate this any
just
longer.
slaughtering you.
The barbarism they displayed yesterday.
This game is not invader-sided at all. You have no advantage as invaders. Ooh, I died.
Ooh, what's that?
That explosion didn't have to kill me.
Something to know. Okay, I might be able to get you now. Ooh.
Thank you.
Maybe we should put on some buffs.
She went behind the wall. So dramatic.
Get this door open. Okay, let's end that.
Light Reaper's right behind us. He's not a Light Reaper, but a Skinwalker. He's stuck on the wall. Oh, not stuck anymore. Good work.
Ended. Okay, is there anything else?
Okay, sending this elevator up.
So I have the mana regeneration as my main, so when I
Oh right, I forgot.
siphon a monster or one of those like pus things, I don't know what there are.
I'm pulling it down.
Okay. Get that item. Satan quintessence. I get some mana back. Just make sure I keep the mana going.
So we need to get out of Umbral soon. I will switch to basic bolts and shoot down. You're, oh, we're not at that point yet.
There's one behind me. Gremlin thing. Got it.
Okay, I got the gremlin over here. We're almost there. So if you just roll off, that's a good way to go there. So you don't fall the full distance. Here we are. These rafters have some items over there. I'll shoot them down for you.
Sweet.
Both are shot down.
There should be a moth right here.
Yep, I'm gonna switch to that. Ready to go.
Where'd they go? Like,
They bounced around because I hit them with so many
there's
bolts.
another one.
Such a dangerous area. We're not sure how invading works, but it always seems to be in that worst possible spots. Like, we got invaded once here, and normally this would be a really dangerous spot, but we have no trouble with these enemies. At any rate, if you get to choose where you're invading, then this is a decent spot to do it.
They almost knocked me off at the side here. Right
Because
there.
a person has to be an Umbral, so they're already, you know, second stage. Oh, we gotta get out of Umbral, speaking of. One of the things we did on my run through was try to get Red Eye as often as possible. Just have it on. We would defeat the Red Eye Wraith, and, you know, then you get, if you have all the runes on,
Oh, right here.
you can get 2.9, or is it 3.9? Yeah, 3.9 times multiplier. And when you're in the boss room, the Red Eye Wraith doesn't follow you. But then if you run to the boss, you better be ready to fight that thing as soon as you finish killing the boss, because it will spawn in the boss room.
It'll spawn right on top of you once the boss life is gone.
Yeah, that can be pretty rough. But if you've been defeating it, then no problem. We're not going to do that, though. It's just such a huge time waste, waiting for the Red Eye to finish timeout.
You could, if you already have the rune, not rune, the eye, you could equip the one that you get from the Red Eye guy.
Yeah, that might save you a minute or two. We've got to go back into Umbral. But it takes like 10 minutes, I want to say, each time. It's so time consuming to have it on, only for the boss fights. So we would, you know, just let it happen as it happens, and... Okay, we've got a door over here you need to open. I don't know where this goes.
This is the shortcut
And then we have a door down here,
to the beginning.
and this whole lower area.
So grab this ladder. I'm not sure if I grab this. Oh, we can get through this door here.
Let us hurry, Your Majesty. I can take you beyond the castle walls, but then I'm afraid I must return. Too
It's not
long
letting me
and
do
my
it.
absence will be noted.
Maybe after the
You've
memory is
already
done, I
done
can
more
do
for
it.
Adyr and I than I can ever hope to repay, Fitzroy. Thank you.
You and the prince are not away yet, and I could not stand idle like so many others and allow the king to carry out such a heinous act.
My husband is not the man he once was, but he will not take my son.
It won't let me do it. Maybe he needs something still.
So I'm still really confused about how the corruption with the Adyr rune in the church affected the royalty, and the baby, the unborn baby, became some sort of demon, Rogar. Doesn't really make sense, but the nice part about it is, these memories are not cutscenes. You don't have to sit here and listen to them. I really like that. You can just walk away, say the story is convoluted, and go have fun playing the game.
Get the store. Let's pull the lever here.
That goes out to the Vestige. Nice shortcut. Now if we move the seed, and we still want to get into this main room, we can get back here. So I don't believe we've done the lower area yet. Now's the time for that.
Yep.
Especially still in being still in Umbral. You can get out of Umbral at the end of clearing this area. You need to go this way to get the item.
Oh, there's iron right here? Ah, right there, sweet. Some salt.
That is the most dangerous enemy at this point, I think.
Here we go.
Those explosions.
These Gremlins seems to be... I guess they are probably the most annoying creature, not most dangerous.
Here's the Wraith. Wraith to the base.
Gonna blow it. This
I'm
is
really
unlocked.
looking forward to another version of this. If they do a Lords of the Fallen 2, they could do some great things with what they've built here. But the number one thing they have to fix is the jumping mechanic. Number two, the targeting system. It is so frustrating. You press target and it doesn't target the thing in front of you, but the thing behind you. You're standing directly in front of something and it'll target behind you. That is just so annoying. That's gotta be
There's another
fixed. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot about these
I
promos.
thought I got rid of this one at the least.
Okay, I'll go forward.
I think there's 3 up here, but not sure.
I haven't seen another
Ah,
one.
here's one.
You found it?
It ended up going down a little late. Tried to push me off.
Yeah, that's their point. A lot of that in this. Just be cautious and you're good. Most of the time. So there's a way out of Umbral there.
I think we should leave then.
Definitely.
Almost 50. The Red Eye Wraith does end up scaling up the further you are in a zone.
Yeah, they get
In
more
the
life,
game, I mean.
defense, and hit harder.
So
And they have a whirlwind helicopter move that is so deadly. But we could actually go Red Eye if we have the opportunity. Right before, if you'd like. Get some bonus
we
rewards.
So we'd need to go into the boss fight and die.
Yeah, you have to die, so we can't.
So
Not without waiting like 10 minutes. Okay.
we could maybe do it with the Fitz,
path is down,
not
right?
Fitzroy, the Dark Crusader guy. We might be able to do it with him.
Is this path done? Yeah, this is where we came from. So we need to switch the lever for the stairs. That's what we need to do. And go up the other side.
It's been kind of neat. We've seen some of our own... Oh, there's IM in there.
Oh yeah, I've forgotten about that.
We've seen our own... Oh no, I got this. Okay, alright, got that. our own deaths.
I don't think I can switch this for you,
Okay.
because it would potentially mess you up.
Oh yeah, I suppose if I was on the staircase, it could cause some problems.
Glitchy there, but the moving staircase idea, they did it better than Dark Souls 1, in my opinion, because that was just so obnoxious. Okay, we've already been in there.
Right, the door's open. So yeah, we ended up finding this one here.
Yeah, I forgot about that. This is where my buddy died, up here.
Yeah,
To
that
get the one single item that's in here. What is it this time? What'd you get?
did I already grab this?
There's not even anything in here. But instead of this Axe Knight, it still had the dog, but instead of the Axe Knight, it was one of those Fire Knights that has a longsword. And he did the machine gun fire against us. Hit us both and killed us, just melted us. Because they're scaled up in the enemy randomizer. Enemies are scaled based off of the zone that they're in.
So monsters that are even in that zone could be scaled up. Like we fought so
I guess
many.
we finished. We just need to go up. Gotta flip the switch again.
We fought so many, yeah, down this path. Poison Knights. The Poison Knights aren't easy if it's not just in the zone.
Oh my gosh.
You know
The
ones that blow
randomizer
up.
has this tendency to just put those Poison Knights everywhere.
And then
And you have to wait for them to die. It's so annoying.
in a very specific location, so it's odd that you would even face them, but a couple of times it's.
It was frustrating. But it was doable, you know? It wasn't impossible. It's just that we weren't being as cautious as we should have been there. Okay, this is the way to go.
Let's see. Is that dead end? Yeah.
I think we have an item on the right. No enemies until we go upstairs, right?
Yeah, it's just like a fire callus, I think. It's so
Reminds me
great.
of Skyrim's, the Archmage area. If you become Archmage of the College of Winterhold.
Oh yeah.
That's what it reminds me of. Okay, my turn. Ah, he dodged. Gotta get rid of my
He almost
burning.
I thought I killed him. He only had one tick of life left.
Yep.
Well, that was some souls. Let's place the siege right here. Right? I think it's a good location. Over
Yeah,
the
I don't think
area
we're
down
gonna die,
there.
but it's better safe than sorry. You probably have like 50 or so seeds to just throw away.
I've been
Okay,
sorry.
I'm gonna aim at a distance at this guy because you can't target him, he's too far. Still will work.
And I'll cast one of these. This tends to hit that guy over there in the corner. And
Oh
then I can
right,
target
one of the
this.
things about this build is there's a necklace. If you dodge, you reload your crossbow.
How long?
The only thing I have to do to reload the triple crossbows is dodge. It's great.
How long does it take to normally reload?
Let's see here. Fire. Reload.
Oh yeah, that's quite a bit.
It's about the same amount of time as recovering from a dodge, but in that time where I was dodging, I was invincible, basically. For at least a portion of that time, I will have been invincible, so it actually benefits you greatly. Because you're sitting here dodging around instead of standing still reloading.
Okay, let's grab
That's the way to go.
this thing here.
Now this swaddling is the trigger to get the queen upset with you, the tortured prisoner. Okay. This is the one that I figured out you can open it.
So I should be able to open this, right? X? Oh, I can open it now. Maybe you have to have the cloth.
The swaddling?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I assume it's around here.
That's the only thing you picked up, right? Did you have the key last time? The royal key?
I don't know.
It doesn't pop up that
so.
you use the royal key, so... I don't know.
Is that everything in this room?
Just the Lord's items and the swaddling?
Yeah, okay.
And whatever was down that path. Should be good.
Let's go forward then.
I forgot we have to pull this down. Okay. Should be able to roll. Yes?
That's good.
And if you end up getting stuck up here, and you want to go back, my buddy figured out a way to get back down there. You can just fall off the side right here.
Right
down there.
Right there
Careful
is the
drops,
spot
and you can go back down to the main room.
Safely drop down. Let's see, so we can place a seed right over here.
You got it. That's all that's in this room.
Let's use this. We unlock that path once we kill the monster up here. The one-time kill guy. Ready?
Fire.
It doesn't actually reach that far, so
Oh, you can't shoot him.
it has a certain range, like I would say, yeah, there you go,
You
you
got a
can
wizard
see
to deal with.
about that amount. It's not the same as what the monsters can do.
He gave me 2 conflagrant seer helms.
Oh, same.
He had 2 helmets on, apparently. It's the
Interesting.
helmet I'm wearing. It's really good for fire defense, so...
I'm gonna place a seed.
Yeah,
Right
that's
here.
a great place for a seed. You can roll down to this chunk. One of only a few that are in the game
Oh, got my
for
hammer.
free, but if you are playing co-op, you can buy it so easily. Plus you can get 1,000 for one of the, what are they called? The challenge runs?
The crucibles?
The crucibles, yes. 1,000. One of those crucibles will give you 1,000 of the coins, pilfered coins, I believe is what they're called. One of them gives you 1,000 hands, and one gives you 1,000 eyes.
But the only way of unlocking them is by doing, completing the ending for it. The coins is the normal, what is it called?
Radiant ending?
Radiant, yeah, radiant ending. The hands is Adyr's ending, which we'll get.
And the eyes is the Ember ending. And really, I don't think it's about completing the ending. I think it's about having encountered and defeated each boss that's involved in each crucible. We still have one crucible to unlock in my run.
I'm not sure what that is, except that might be all...
But you need to die. Did you put your seed down already?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
So we'll go in here and...
Go into second phase to make it easier?
Yep.
Umbral? Yeah. Okay. So, my buddy's just gonna
Let's
end it
end those.
himself. He's not aggressive, yeah. Get aggressive.
There you
Don't
go.
poke the bear. And he goes after me.
He still had to pay me.
That's good. Because he needs to summon Kukujin.
You have to die to be able to summon, or unless you're in Iron Man.
Yes, that's one. I mean, they did some great things with this game after it came out. I'm really glad that we waited to play it until now, because not only did we save money, but they fixed some things that were major problems, and also added so many great additions. The randomizer, the Iron Man, the Vestige Decay. There's all these new things you can do. There's also a whole bunch of not so secret quests, is what they call it, but in DLC they added secrets to it. Is that Damaros?
Here's the summon we learned. This is Pieta.
Oh.
I don't see anyone else.
Okay. Yeah, Damaros, she's actually already in there. Her body's right after the fight, right?
Yeah, I should finish it if we did everything right.
I hope we did.
And I should finish her quest too if I did everything right. Right here.
Yep. That's the plan. Let's go.
Let's buff. Buff. And another one. There we go. Plenty of buffs.
Rest assured, alive and a little poor is better than dead.
Ready?
You better get ready.
Oh, I think you hit me there.
He can actually be a pretty tough enemy. If you're not ready for those explosive attacks, you can get out of range with them, especially if you're using a bow or a crossbow.
Yeah, if he gets a second, he can really do some damage.
That hits the entire arena, I think.
It's either got dodge or block it.
Not too hard to dodge, though. Here we go.
Magic. There we go.
To the victors! The pleasures
The king
of
is
life.
dead. Long live the king.
Okay, I want to place a seed here. Let's grab this memory real quick. So unfortunately, we can't do the Queen's Quest. I think that specifically has the cleansing of the beacons.
Okay, you gotta wait for the dialogue.
Right.
Yeah, but it's tied to Radiant, I think. To
Yeah.
actually do her legitimate quest where you're not trying to have her be an enemy.
Now normally we would want to, before fighting this guy, give her the swelling cloth where she is outside of this area. She's next to the Vestige. And
Yes, 6 fingers and a thumb on that hand. Okay. So we want to go back to Cougarton. Don't want to forget that.
to
You gotta pay her.
Skybus, right, yep, fair. And that,
She is a mercenary. If you don't pay her, she will come hunt us down.
A
1,000.
pleasure. The wise always do right by the cook, the smith, and the hired sword. It seems my time in Mondstadt is done. Thanks to you, I finally got enough to keep me in food, shelter, and drink for a while, so I'll be on my way. Good luck with whatever it is you're trying to achieve here.
Yeah, it's time for you to run.
Don't worry about me. There's a big world out there with plenty of people willing to pay someone
Time to run
fight
and
for them.
hide. We are about
Shame
to
we
free
didn't get to share a few
Adyr.
mugs, but I'll be sure to raise one to you the next time I'm someone that has a damn tavern. Remember, nothing lasts forever. Everything ends, sooner or later. Some people
Soon.
find that knowledge
Very soon.
depressing. I was raised to consider it liberating. How you see it, well, that's for you to decide. Remember, everything ends. Some people find I was raised to consider how you see it.
I thought you would give it to me. Maybe if I rest. Let's level up. Upgrade. It's only 1 mana, but it is something I've been focused on. Made rest.
Ready. Just had to put some runes in. Got another copy of the B stacks, and it's pretty good for my build. It has 3 triangles, so when I go for extra bonus vigor, I equip weapons that have 3 triangles, because you can put vigor runes on those.
We got our sword.
And my last run I had to kill the blacksmith, so I can't do it in my world.
I got sword and shield.
Did you get the trophies?
Pretty cool. I got the trophy for doing our quest.
Good. But not the weapon or armor trophy.
No.
So you should have Adyr's remembrance, and you have stuff to buy.
What? Yeah, let's go do that. Board mask. Oh, she didn't have a helmet. Should I see what weight? It's medium. Okay.
So since last we've been on here, we've killed about 200 maybe? I don't know. Of those red eye wraiths. In my world. We played through my entire Adyr run and my entire Umbral run. So you should have the remembrances you need.
Let's see, let's buy the hammer. That's a shield, okay. Crown. Spell?
I mean the Umbral Scourings.
Did I buy? I'm not sure if I bought this. Okay.
Yeah, it's better safe than sorry.
Let's see. Oh, I forgot to get his memory right. Wasn't too worried about it because I was thinking go back to him.
Whose memory?
Should already have this. Should say, yeah, inventory full. Downgrade? I didn't get this run. Okay.
Okay, next up we're going to finish the Paladin quest to the point that we can. That's the plan. So, the way you do the Paladin Isaac's quest, it's called the Paladin's Request quest, I guess. You start out at the very beginning, you pick up the flayed skin. Then after you've done that, the stigmas will appear in various locations. They're right in the path, except for the one after the 3rd Light Reaper location. We've done all of this though. You should have all the stigmas done. And you should be ready to go turn that flayed skin into, I don't know, it transforms after we beat testing Paladin Isaac on the Memorial Path.
Memorial Path. Let's see.
So it'd be down there somewhere, yeah. It looks out like it's an outside location. Go up 3. Pathway? No, the one to the right.
Ah, this one. Memorial. I think I'll equip some moths so we can homeward. Yeah. And go to Umbral right away. And we could possibly trigger.
Oh, there's one thing we didn't do in your world that we only found when I did my run.
Oh yeah.
There's a path over here on the side. I'm not sure what was over there originally. You don't have randomizer on for item randomizer right now.
Yeah, no randomizer.
So that'll be great to see what is over here.
I think it might be.
It was a really hidden spot.
Guess is a
Killed? Gone.
I think we're not.
He said, die! Nope. Not today.
So right here is the path. Did we get that? Yeah, we did.
You'll only notice it if you're in Umbral.
And you have to have been looking either this way.
Now there is a shield
Or
and
this.
an Umbral memory over here, so there's reason to be in Umbral in this area. And there's even an item right here. So a lot of people probably found this really easily. There's even an item right here, if you didn't already get it.
I think I got that one.
But if you did get these things out of Umbral and just noted them and said, oh, at the very end.
I don't see what this item is.
There's the moth. No moths today, thank you.
Oh, looks like I got this.
You did get it. Okay, so we found it first in your...
I believe
Yeah, that's
it was
right.
Sanguinards.
Yeah, that's right. That's what it was.
So it's one of the, like, 2 we're missing of the whole run on our first character.
You got this item then? Okay. I love that it can hit the shields.
I like the area. So even if you were to miss with it, you could still have to ping the monster.
So if you got all the stigma
I
properly,
can pick up that.
then... Careful, there is a moth over here normally. If you didn't get it, maybe you...
Well, I didn't get this item over here.
It's a moth. You might have picked it up and it was a moth. So it picked you up.
Hungering
I
Knot.
got the archer over there. What do we have? Lucky Paw.
It looks like I didn't even go over here. Oh, I got Throwable Collector. Sweet.
What did you grab for your last throwable?
Enhanced
The holy grenades?
Radiant
Oh.
Burst Parchment. Cool. I guess I just missed that spot right there. Ah, this path is unlocked. Yeah.
Normally there's a door here.
and
If you haven't gotten those stigmas. Once you have the stigmas, and you can only get the stigmas if you have the flayed skin. You find that flayed skin at the very beginning, right after the very first intro boss fight. You go to the right in Umbral, around the edge to a dead end that has a flayed skin. Right at the very beginning of the game. We did this in our first run, luckily. We had noticed the door, because it tells you, like it gives you a notification if you're near it, even when you're not in Umbral, it says you have to do the Path of the Paladin or something like that.
here we go. So even that time didn't take enough time to trigger Red Eye.
Ah, well. Don't really need to gain levels anymore. We're way... Like I've gone through twice, and you've gone through 2 or 3 times as well. He's healing.
He went to Umbral. Oh, he tried hitting me with... Oh, he is.
Lightning bolts. Okay. Humble scouring's and filthy coins.
And we didn't realize it, but it gives you the... doing this guy's quest gives you the secret class.
Yes, if you did not buy the deluxe edition of the game and you want to get the Dark Crusader class, this is the way you do it. You have to do all those steps. You go here and you kill him. Then you go back at the beginning where you got the flayed skin. You want to teleport it back?
Yeah,
Or should we run?
Let's just use one of these.
Okay.
Have a few.
And we'll show you where the flayed skin would have been.
So go
The very first vestige.
to the beginning, where all began. There's a lamp here, I'll grab that. Huh. I don't know if I grabbed this, but we gotta be an umbrella anyway, so. Kinda surprised there isn't a lamp there. There's almost always one there after you've used one and then wait a couple minutes. So we use the skin here, and then we can get the armor set. And the sword.
Okay.
And because
So once you've done that, then there is one more step to unlock the class and get the trophy. And my buddy can't do it this run, he has to do it next time. And that is to summon Paladin Isaac. So you have to do all of those things for the Paladin Isaac summon to show up for the final Light Reaper fight. Which means you can't fight the Light Reaper, and you have to follow all of those steps for the quest.
and you can't do both this Isaac's quest and
It took us a long time to figure out that you could just hit those.
Kukujin's quest. You can't do both at the same time.
Right. So if you're working on one, you can't do the other. And complete it successfully. Now, if you're working on getting Kukujin to be your opponent, you could still summon the Paladin for Paladin request. One of the trophies involves fighting every boss, and I think they consider the NPCs, when they're upset with you, those fights, as boss fights. But it's hard to say, because you have to do it all on one character. Which means you have to play through the game 3 times on one single character, but also you have to get every single bad ending for every NPC that you can fight. It's difficult. Convoluted,
So
obtuse, and obnoxious.
I teleported us here in hopes to be able to
Yeah, next step is fighting the Queen.
fight the queen.
We
I don't
defeated
know if
her
it's
husband,
gonna-
and we hope to defeat her now. And we can use this path over here, right?
Yeah. I don't know if this is gonna work because you might have to do the cleansing of the beacons for her to even go over here.
Yeah, you might need her to be actually at the castle for her to show up as an enemy.
So that means
Because it didn't work in my world, even though I didn't do any of her quests. She just disappeared from the world after I... What ending was I doing? Umbral?
yeah. That
So,
means if I can't get here, I'm gonna have to play through the game twice just so I can get her both her endings. In not Umbral, but the normal ending.
where are we? I see.
I don't suppose I can open up this from this side. Oh, you can.
What? It opens from this side?
Oh, maybe it only opens from this side.
Is that why you couldn't open it from that side? Okay.
Maybe.
Well, that's perfect. We can just go up this staircase. We haven't fought the Queen before, because you have to wait until you've defeated the King, the Monarch, for her to even fail her quest. But more importantly, there are steps in her quest that you have to have completed, I think, in order for her to show up here. And most importantly, you have to come up here. Why would you?
Yeah, why would you come back here? Unless you're just like re-exploring a zone or something.
Yeah, I'm sure this is one of those things you could go through the entire game another time and try and find things that you've missed. Lots of people will have done that.
But you have to have gone through the entire...
Oh, he's gonna kill me. Don't know why. He was able to fire 4 times that time. Instead of just 3. Did you fall?
Nah,
Oh, that's the staircase right there.
I was just laughing.
So she should be around here. You can put your seed here.
Yeah.
I expect she's supposed to be up here.
Oh, I didn't
but she might be down there. Now, with her quest, you talked to her after freeing her, and you gave her the eye to send her to the giant baby area. I can't recall what he's called, but he's a giant, and he's actually supposed to be her baby. So we call him Giant Baby. You talked to her there, and did what you needed to do for her to move on from there to Upper Calrath. Then she's behind a barred path next to one of the beacons. In order to get her to move from there, you have to light the beacons. But this, the next step is to give her the swaddling. If you get the swaddling and fight the monarch, even go into his boss room at all, without giving it to her, then she gets aggressive and she should be up here somewhere. Excuse me, she should be here somewhere. But, I guess we'll see. I don't think you can do it unless you're in the Radiant Path, because she won't move from Upper Calrath unless you are.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be possible.
Cleansing beacons.
Which is too bad if you were to succeed at completing your quest.
So maybe she's here?
Then she gives you a really cool ring. So the ring, I believe, I haven't got it myself, but it lets you use your Sanguine Arcs to heal mana as well.
Oh, I forgot about that.
And
Yeah, I got that in my first run because I was playing the Pyromancer. So I had to do her quest to get the Pyromancies, and I still haven't gotten the trophy for all Pyromancies.
we kind of
I'm
wish that
missing
we
something.
played the same character through rather than switching and making a brand new character.
Yeah. At this point I would have had the Pyromancies, at the least.
You would have had all the items, and you would have also not had to grab all the items either. Doesn't seem like she's here.
Well, maybe resting?
Yeah.
I don't think that'll change anything. You most likely just have to have cleansed beacons. Okay, so the next plan is to go into the king's room, and maybe that will actually change this. We can come back here and check it again, because you have your seat in here.
Yeah, it's right up there.
I will do that.
I will get us... Yeah. I'll get us to the Adyr place. And go use the rune. Now, I believe we should finish somebody's quest. Oh, Damaros, that's the quest. We should finish Damaros' quest. If I didn't forget to do a step. You have to go and talk to her at right before you fight. I can't remember the names of the bosses. Gotta talk to her a couple of times in the main path, basically, and then give her the saw that she wants, and then give her like 3 or 4 different skins. I think. Oh, this is Drustan's ending.
I'm sorry. This was all my fault. I just wanted things to be better for us. Forgive me.
So this is the brother of the guy that calls us Lampy. And a guy's trophy, Heroes Worship. So, we had to get, Drustan, I think is his name, up to the point where he's trying to pick up the item, and then it's actually a A moth. Part of the divine. So we got her set, and her not-so-good callus. You see, it's plus 10 and it's C+. This is also C. They're not the best. Neither of these are. Or, I even think this one isn't the best one. Not that you want to use this one since it's a key item. Okay, let's continue the Adyr quest.
I have been watching you, my devoted child.
You can't
I have been
see his
watching
face from
you,
this spot.
my devoted child. There is none more courageous than one who would open their eyes in a world where others would see them blind. And you have proven your strength in the felling of those sacrifices necessary, human and Rogar alike, to earn an audience with me. Welcome, and may your faith steel you further still, for your holy work is not yet done. Mankind betrayed me out of a misguided desire for their own rule, their own age, and in the millennia they have had to shape their own destiny. See what they have made of it. War, greed, hatred, suffering, chaos. They believed they were capable of shepherding themselves, but have proven themselves sorely mistaken. Mankind needs me, now more than ever. You bear my rune, the greatest weapon I ever created. And all it need do is exist. Such is the weakness inherent in the hearts of humans, including those arrogant enough to play at being gods. But even such a weapon can still be refined, enhanced.
Hand over Rune of Adyr.
Through my blessing, the rune is made greater still. Use it to snuff out the blasphemous magic which binds me. Then confront the treacherous witch Azel, the self-proclaimed judge. And let her learn of the patience and righteous retribution of which a god is capable. Finally, the salvation of mankind is at hand. Go forth, my herald, and in my divine name, usher it in. Finally, the salvation of mankind is at hand. Go forth.
Okay. So now we gotta go back to the beacons. Now we want to do the
Might as well just go in the order we went in to them first time.
yeah.
You want to go to the seed and see if she's up there now?
Yeah, let's do that.
Again, we don't think, like, we fully expect she won't be here, but we don't know. I do love this crossbow. Best weapon in the game, in my opinion. By the way, it's called Howard Dervla's crossbow. You get it from the remembrance of Howard Dervla. Buy it from Mulhu for like 20 scourings. Okay. So she's not here. Oh well. I don't think she would be in this room. I think she'd be in the room before this with the two skin flayers. Is that what they're called? Whatever they are.
Yeah. I think that's what they're called.
It says I can level up with only 19,000.
Huh.
Wouldn't it be nice?
Long time ago. So which order did we do them in? Can't remember.
The first one would be the horse fight, which would be Fen. So you want to go to Hamlet, or the one after that?
One after that one
Hamlet is the right place.
The one after Hamlet is the shrine of Adyr or whatever. So we go backwards from this location.
Yep.
Let us prepare.
And you might be wondering, what are we preparing for? Well, the good guys don't want the bad guys to win. I was trying to gather it for you. I forgot you can't do that.
Oh sweet, it's the monsters over here.
Excellent. Some people weren't prepared. Of course they're going to put some defenses up since you already killed the boss, right?
Yeah, this was really cool.
It's well thought out, that's for sure. It's enough enemies that a normal group would have trouble. A person by themselves would have a lot of trouble. That person's name was Tooth.
We noticed this thing over here. I'll show it to you
Yeah.
after we cleanse this. Not cleanse. It's not cleansing, it's empowering. Power.
Unlimited! Yeah, so there's this spot over here. It has nothing to do with the Umbral ending. I don't know what it's for. Our first guess was, oh, this is going to be something we have to do with Umbral.
If you see in with the lamp, you can see.
There's nothing to interact with this. Well, I can't see because you're the host, so go up to the trees and see if you can interact with them like the other quests.
Oh right. I don't see anything. Maybe we gotta be a number. Let's try this one over here real quick. No? Okay, it's trying a number.
No special enemies in here. It's weird. The spot does not exist the first time you fight him. Like, we looked around for it and couldn't find it.
Not sure what the meaning
So,
is that.
at some point in the gameplay, this shows up for an unknown reason. We don't know what's going on.
Maybe it's something they're thinking of adding in the future. We haven't actually gone back here after you did your Umbral ending. Maybe there is something there.
Good point. There could be something here after the ending.
Where's the path here? There it is.
So the next beacon is in the fire zone, right? Is there one there, or does it just go down to the mines?
Let's see. Shrine. No.
Oh, there's not one there.
There's not one there. There's one in the...
There's no one in the mines or the depths. So the next one would be... there is one in Upper Calrath.
Yeah.
That could be considered the second. Technically, there's lots of ways you can go in this game. Well, there's like 3 different paths. I believe we already dealt with the annoying dude. There's an item here.
It was kind of crazy. Recently, we... in my buddy's world, he was trying to do the quest for
The paladin.
Paladin, Isaac, and the guy who wants the book so bad he ended up spawning in this room when he was fighting the Light Reaper. Oh, there's an item over here.
Yeah, and he said, I fulfilled my part. And then he... What did he do?
He disappeared in a puff of smoke.
Interesting. Over here there's an umbral scouring spot up there. The purpose of that is just to make the Light Reaver spawn if you have a glitch and he doesn't spawn. It's tied to this spot right here. And we thought maybe there's going to be something to do down here. That's all that does.
It's just a fix. If for some reason Light
We
Reaver...
spent so much time wasted trying to figure out how to get this guy to... Yeah.
Item here.
It's just there because the spawning... we're going the wrong way.
Oh, yeah, we need to go through the door.
Yeah, that would take us back to Skyrest. This is the way.
This is the way. Let's buff. I don't know if they put extra here or not.
I believe there's something.
I'll just
It
heal.
might not be extra though.
Oops, one of those creepers blew up.
Because there were already some guards here, so... Is the queen still there? No?
Don't see her. Yeah, I'm guessing she's just gone.
Excellent.
Okay. Now let's power this one. There we go.
On a homer?
Yeah.
Save us 5 minutes.
Okay, what's next?
So we can go to the end of the ice next, I think. That's a good location to go to.
Yeah, the nest.
One of the best parts about multiplayer in this game is that, well, number one, summons are permanent. You summon a person, they play as long as you're playing. But number two, no matter what boss is alive, you can still be invaded. Yep, they spawn some new enemies for us.
That's amazing. I mean, if you want to do the co-op, then that's...
Co-op all the time, like Dark Souls 2 had small sign, but this is just permanent. There's no timer involved at all. You can just co-op. Such a great advancement in this kind of a game.
I really hope the next
Like, why limit it, right?
Souls game will have just constant co-op.
If they followed Remnant 2's design, where it's permanent like this, but also you can progress your character through the story of your buddy's world the same way that they do, and then you can go back in your world and progress your world a different way if you wanted to.
I believe Abby's next. We gotta go backwards.
The Abbey? Oh, we've got to go to the Poison Tower.
Now I'd like to go down the elevator and grab the thing I missed. 10 creds memory.
That's where it is, okay.
Actually, we could do that later. We'll be back there. We'll just go up.
You should get it now so you don't forget.
Okay.
Because we don't have to go all the way to the boss room, you might forget again.
True. I didn't see that guy there.
The deflection on those helmets, oh my. You think those dogs would be a little bit more staggered by that?
Yeah, if you...
Like the metal armor is just bouncing off of them because you bounced your hammer off their head. Okay.
Which one is this? Is it that guy right there?
Yes, what's his name? Solus?
Solus. We shall avenge you, Solus.
You have been revenged.
Okay, we do have some monsters right here.
Oh yes, I forgot about this. This was rough.
Was probably...
They filled it with enemies. We can fight them this time, so we can actually access the elevator safely. You want to put a seed here? Just in case?
Yeah.
Okay.
They could knock us off and kill us. And...
Yeah, that's really the big thing. The bellhead guys are going to be the biggest problem. Here we go. Bellhead 1. Oh, he fell to his death.
Meh.
Okay, we got our archer after me.
I got that archer there.
Missed this one. Got her now.
Ah, there's a wall
There's
there.
another archer here.
Almost.
I got
Homeward.
her. So 3 archers and a bellhead so far that they added to this spot. I think they replaced other enemies though.
Yeah, the poison knights or the basic crossbow guys aren't here anymore.
Okay. Last time we just came through, we're like, let's go to the elevator. Can I pull it? Yep. That is so dangerous. I don't know where the elevator is, so I'm going to come back in here.
I think it would push you down below.
Yeah, I could fall to my death.
Looking at those.
Oh, that's another complaint. If you fall and die in this game... Oh, there's a bellhead right there. So if you hadn't done this path, you're in trouble.
Oh.
If you saved it for later, bellheads instead of poison enemies, oh my gosh.
Oh, he's almost dead.
Oh, is that the one that I knocked down? Okay, never mind.
Still, I mean, having a bow guy. Sure. Sometimes works in areas like this.
So as I was saying, the falling deaths, you can fall to your death and die, and your body, as a summon, will be at the location where you died, not where you fell from. That's so frustrating. But more importantly, your body, if you're playing solo even, your body could be where you died. You have to go there to pick it up. That can be really problematic.
Yeah, it's painful.
We haven't had the opportunity yet to figure out if the blue moth saves your souls, your body, your vigor, from dissipating if you die a second time. Honestly, I'm not even sure if dying twice in a row actually gets rid of your stuff, because I don't think that that's happened to us. Has it? I don't think we've ever died twice in a row and lost our body.
Yeah, we've always claimed it, I think.
Yeah, this game isn't that hard, although it has a lot of difficulty involved with it. It's not so hard that it's impossible for some people. I think everyone could play this game and have fun. Which is better, to be honest. It's more accessible than any of the FromSoft Souls.
Yeah, I really do enjoy it. I just wish the quests were a little more obvious.
NBC quests. Even if you just had like a notebook, like the map notebook,
We never even
you have a
used it.
journal.
If it was...
If you actually had a list of things that you were meant to do, and cross them off in the notebook. It doesn't have to guide you anywhere, just, you know, have an idea of what you're supposed to be
Going
doing. Up one more, huh?
Yeah.
To the beacon! Oh my gosh, can't look at this.
I was hoping they would fix that bug. Multiplayer summons can't...
If you're on an elevator as a summon,
This
close
specific
your eyes.
elevator
Wait till the elevator stops, or
has...
you might feel ill.
Okay, empower, and then we can homeward. I did grab this, right? Yeah.
I'll send this down.
Right. We'll need that for later. It's going down? Okay. Well, can you get on there?
Yeah.
You're able to get on top?
I wonder if that's a secret. Now I'm gonna be like, oh, we've got to find out if that's a secret. I'll get inside, you get on top.
I just want to go to the elevator.
It's not here yet.
Oh. Ah! Stun that guy.
He's invincible for some reason. Ah.
No, you're not gonna do that. Oh, he's gonna fall, so you don't need to worry about the bell guy. As I target the bell guy.
She's sidestepping. Oh, I died. She just sidestepped all my arrows. She's like, tiptoe, tiptoe. You missed.
Hey, there's the elevator.
Okay, so we'll write it down, and you get on top of it, and we'll find out. Is there a secret that we've missed? You ready?
Ready to climb down?
To drop on top of it. I'm going down.
Whoop. It looks like I could go over there, but that just leads to death. Oh, there's
definitely a
room.
spot there, huh?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. What did we find? Okay, going up.
Come on, I hope it's like a really cool weapon or something.
And you don't have randomizer on right now, so this is one of the things. It's definitely a thing. What?
There's a super secret spot to maybe help you get invaded and you're just standing here.
No.
Well, maybe
Okay,
there's
I'll go back down.
another secret. I'm so hopeful that there's something.
Is there a way to go jump across?
No, there's not anything over there.
Oh, that's just the center. Everything over there is part of the game. Got on? Okay.
Yep.
Going up.
Well, there's a way of getting down if I don't want to be on top of the elevator. Okay. It kind of zooms in onto my character. So I think I'll focus that direction. Okay, is there anything right here? Oop, almost fell. No? Okay.
Going up.
I'll check this direction.
These are the kind of secrets we love. But there might not be a secret here, unfortunately. You could jump to your death.
You think I can climb onto that? Let me use one of these. Okay. Can I bring it down? And I'll land on top of this thing.
Okay. Going down.
Something bright right there. Why is it flashing? Ooh, I landed on here.
It's slippery.
Ah!
Let's see how that blue moth works for you.
I thought maybe that would happen. You're not supposed to get on top of the elevator.
That's too bad. They just did it to make us look. So they could say, made you look. And that's that. Okay, next beacon. That's, how many did we do?
Let's see.
Calrath,
1,
Frozen,
2,
this one,
3,
the beginning.
4.
So we only have 5. That's the next one is the Empyrean.
We have to teleport to the Empyrean. Let's use this. And we'll use this as well, as fast as I can.
I don't think they added any enemies to this spot.
Yeah, I think this spot's still normal. It's all the way until we get to the end.
Although you don't have a guy right here for some reason.
Just teleport.
Oh, he just teleported in. Okay. Goodbye.
He had so much damage on him. It's great.
They start with a ton of damage. Which is helpful.
Do just go buy these ones and
Sure.
get to the...
You might want to go through the door on the right,
Yeah, let's do that.
because I don't know if we can survive the fall now. We defeated the Judge Cleric before we went into the castle.
Oh, there's an item right there. What is this item?
Oh, this is from the merchant, right?
Oh, it's from a zombie.
Ah, we were doing Red Eye.
Yeah. So they had 2 of these, and then one of the laser beam guys.
Definitely added something. Those guys are no joke, and in combination they could actually be very deadly.
Okay, so I believe we want to... Let's just end those. Interact with this. Empower. And then we want to go to... her.
Hello? You feeling better yet?
Enter the cleric's mind. Or do nothing. My mind to your mind.
My thoughts to your thoughts. Looks really cool. I wonder what it looks like in Umbral. Ah! Creepy giants.
I would fight one of these.
I'm really glad we didn't, because there's no way to do that without it being a gimmick.
Yeah, that's true. Pretty creepy. I don't think there's anything else to do here besides talk to her.
I guess there is one way. Dragon's Dogma has a lot of giant creatures like this. Not that big, but you climb up on the side of the body and you hack away at them. So they could do it, but the gameplay would have to be designed to do that throughout the whole game, because you can climb on even a Manicore sized,
I was kind of thinking it would be
enemy.
kind of like the giant baby boss fight, where you're able to hit its feet and...
Knock it down.
Yeah.
I would just think Dark Souls 3's... What's the Lord's name?
Oh, the skeleton guy with all the
That has the
crowns.
bracelets and things like that. It would just end up being a gimmick. You wouldn't actually be fighting something that is 1,000 times larger than you. But it's really cool. This is creepy. But still looks like her home.
I think you might be able to see this location if, when you come in here, her area is all like this for the first time you fight her. And then when she goes
Yeah,
through...
her first phase. I don't know if you can see her house.
Yeah, I don't know
know.
if that's a possibility.
It's
I'm
pretty
not
cool.
generally looking at the scenery
The
when you're
arena?
in the boss.
Yeah.
Find the boss.
A little bit more worried about the boss killing you. Well, this is cool anyway.
Yeah, I like it. Empower Rune of Adyr.
Rise, my Rogar Lord.
Oh dear. In the form of one who had once imprisoned him, the exile Adyr finally returns home. And so begins his second reign, one informed by the rage born of betrayal. At his right hand, his infernal champion, but the first of Adyr's new Rogar lords. A flame reignited amid ashes. Lord of the Risen. So that is the Adyr ending completed.
I like it. It wasn't too convoluted or difficult to figure out. Pretty straightforward. The storyline makes sense. The Judge Cleric and the Church and the Brotherhood of Lamp Bearers, what are they called? They all colluded to imprison the evil god Adyr, and this whole event of this game is him re-arising, trying to break free, and corrupting all of these different people.
I wish they took it one step further. If they took it one step further after you beat the game, something happens in your world, like you have a new thing, like Adyr's zone is all over the whole map, and you got special monsters to fight, or maybe you don't fight anything, because everything's friendly to you.
The Rogar wouldn't be aggressive anymore, right?
Yeah.
You would think.
Well, let's skip this and get our reward.
Nice.
You unlocked a new class, Lord. So let's start with the Lord set. Cool looking axe, the Lord Calloused. I think that's the Ring of Bones. I'm not sure what that right ring is.
I'm guessing it gives you Inferno and something.
Oh, I think it's Strength and Inferno.
Yeah. So it's a ring to boost your stats. Those are really only a good ring for your ring slot at the very beginning of the game, so that's a really great thing to start with, but later on you're going to replace it with something that does something more powerful.
I believe this class also, similar to the Holy class, it's going to be a little higher level. They're going to be like 20 something.
Now one downside to it is that Catalyst is not one of the best, I don't think.
The Lord Callus, yeah. That's pretty good
But it
catalyst
might
to
be.
start.
There's only like 5 catalysts. It's either the third best catalyst or the second best catalyst. I'm not sure. Out of the 5. Because we start with the worst. Then you've got Rosamund's. Her catalyst is horrible as well. Then you've got the catalyst that you get from the tortured prisoner that you have to give to her to free her.
Right.
Which is... It's either Rosamund or that's 4th worst. They're in that position. Then it's this, so yeah.
And there's the one you get from Damaros. That was like C.
Oh, that's the one I was thinking of.
I looked at
the one
it
from
for a
Damaros
second.
is horrible. The one from Rosamund? Is that the queen? Who's Rosamund?
Queen Rosamund? I don't know.
So the queen's catalyst is actually the best. It's the very best one, but you have to finish her quest. Rosamund is the queen, I think. Damaros is the catalyst holder that she has a hand on her neck, on a necklace on her neck, right?
Yep.
That catalyst is not good. It might be the second worst, just barely better than the basic catalyst you start with.
Why would you want to use it? And you get it at the end of the game for your ending.
So if you haven't played this game and you're planning on it, we highly recommend you start out with the Radiant quest and doing a Radiant path and playing a Radiant character, and then after you finish the Radiant ending, going back to New Game plus 0. Why go to plus 1? I wouldn't recommend doing that unless you really want a challenge, because the difficulty in plus 1 is worse than any Souls game, from my understanding.
Things can one-shot you, is what I heard.
Yeah. So go to plus 0, restart, and if you are liking Radiant, stay Radiant. But if you don't, then you could go Umbral really easily. You could go Ranged really easily. But don't play the Fire path until you've got the Fire spells that are the best and the Fire catalyst that's the best. Which means you could respec to Fire really easily in your second run. It wasn't easy for me to do my first run. If we weren't playing together, I probably would have respec'd or restarted even from the Inferno path. And it even tells you that at the beginning, the Inferno is the harder one to do. That's really because there's only like 5 catalysts. The spells are only available at the very end of the game. And the enemies are mostly fire-based.
Yeah, there's
So,
a ton of
but
fire monsters.
Fire just destroys a ton of the bosses. So that was another side of it. If you enjoy melting faces, fire is a way to do it.
Fire does work well.
Well, we love this game. It's really great. It's got still tons of bugs, but overall it has been a lot of fun to play.
But we still got things to continue with in this new game.
So
Run.
they added in updates after the game came out, which is a horrible way to do this, by the way. They added secrets, in quotes, that aren't really secret because they told you exactly what you had to do them. They're special quests, and that's what we're going to be doing, at least one of them tomorrow, and that'll be the stream tomorrow. One of the secret special quests. My buddy's going to go through and do them. And we might be able to do 2 in one session. I'm not sure. Before he goes on to New Game plus 0 again to do the Umbral ending.
This is it. This is considered one of the secrets.
Right, we did one of them already. There are 3, besides the Paladin's Bequest or Paladin's Request. There are 3, and we've done 1. We figured this one out on our own. With the Herald of the Maw set. They have a special armor set, and possibly a special weapon. Or 2 that you can get. One of them has a boss, right?
Yeah.
The general has a boss fight. The other one is a really long and involved quest, so we'll probably do that one first because it's a quest, like MMO style quest. Go kill 10 of this enemy.
I can't
Difficult.
find the gloves, but that's what it looks
But
like.
not really difficult. Grindy. And this one that I'm speaking of solved some of the problems we were having with figuring out secrets. So, we'll show you that tomorrow.
One of the things we unlocked, which we could also do in the future, is for completing the fire ending, we permanently unlocked on all characters the Crucibles of Fire. So that is pretty cool. No, it's not. Is it Crucibles of Fire? Oh, Crucibles of Light, sorry. I was thinking fire because of Adyr, but no. This one. The fire.
What do you get?
We get, for completing the Crucibles of Light, a Bucket of Hands.
Nice. So we'll go through and do those crucibles as a stream maybe next week, Tuesday next week. It'll just be a crucible stream. They take 10-15 minutes a piece, and you got to do them 3 times a piece, so each one is almost an hour on its own. And we'll get you all the tinks and
All the
buckets
covenants,
of hands.
all the covenant items is
But
really nice thing.
we might wait until you finish the Umbral path. I don't know. What do you want to...
Yeah, let's wait until we do Umbral, because there's another one. And we might even be able to get whatever this one is.
Yeah, I'm assuming that has to do with the NPC bosses, but because I don't have it unlocked yet, and I haven't fought the NPCs, Kukujin or Damaros. Not
Yeah.
Damaros, Rosamund.
You also didn't fight Adyr. So that
Yeah,
could
it
also
might be Adyr because
a problem.
the character I'm on has not fought Adyr, so it could just be that I need to fight Adyr to
I'm not
unlock
sure.
that.
Not sure what we'll get either.
And we obviously haven't looked it up, or else we would know the answer. Well,
Thank you for watching. Please leave a like and subscribe and comment down below.
our schedule is 6 p.m. Mountain Time, Monday through Friday. On Mondays we play Minecraft, and right now we're going to finish this game. Tomorrow we'll be doing more of this, and probably some next week as well. We're going to start another new game soon. Not sure when, but we have a lot of games in the lineup. So we will see you all later. Have a good night.